everybody, welcome to day 4 of our June 5-day fast. I hope you're doing really well, and I want to give you an update on my energy levels and my migraine, so I'm hoping this will be a fairly quick video. But as far as energy is concerned, I wanted to touch on that because I did get a comment from someone saying, hey, it's really kind of weird that you're not getting a lot of energy when you're fasting, because research shows that you do get energy while you fast. And see, this is the thing. I don't know why I don't experience an increase of energy when I fast. I don't have the slightest clue. But I think that what this goes to is how important it is to understand that everybody's different. So you have to really listen to yourself. You have to really pay attention. And that's why when you have clinical trials and other research, that's why a percentage of people have energy or do well, or the findings have been here or there, or they say something is statistically significant. Nothing is 100% across the board except for death. That's just the way it goes. So for some reason, I do not fall in the majority there. I feel completely drained usually when I fast, especially during the first half of the day. In my prior fast, if you see me filming and saying, I feel fine, it's usually because I've gotten through that hump. I film in the latter part of the day, and I actually do feel fine by the time I get there. It's just getting there that's just so, I have to get over that hump. But this fast has been great. If you want to know what I use in my broth, if you are experiencing the same thing and you might need some electrolytes, then go to my day 1 of this current fast video, and I'll put it right here, and I put a comment in there that has my little recipe. So go ahead, do that, and if you want to know which electrolytes, it's in there, it's in that comment. So make sure you always get food grade electrolytes. So for example, Epsom salt is one of them. I mean, it's under its technical scientific name, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's Epsom salt. It's food grade Epsom salt, okay? So don't just take your foot Epsom salt and drink it. Don't do that. And I always make sure I get organic, whatever. That's just me. That's what I do. I want to be careful about what I'm putting in my body, especially during a fast. Your body's super sensitive at that time. So I just don't want to if I'm going to go through a fast, and mostly it's for health reasons, almost every time I fast it's for health only reasons, then when my body is super sensitive and absorbent, why am I going to put crappy or substandard materials into my body? I'm not gonna do that. So just please be careful about that. Next, let's talk about migraines. So, a recap. Day 2 after I filmed, in the evening, I started to get a little twinge of a migraine. It was still lingering when I filmed yesterday, just it was a little bit there. It had not fully blossomed. And I had been keeping it at bay with peppermint oil, lavender oil, stuff like that. And it went away. It went away after I filmed yesterday. Then, last night in the evening, I started to get a little twinge on the other side. And I thought, man, okay, I'm just going to do the same thing as I did before. And it went away before I went to bed. This is the only multi-day fast that I have ever done where I have not had a full-blown migraine. Maybe I'm misremembering, but at least that's what happens. I always get it and then I fast through it and it goes away on its own. But this time, it never developed into a full-blown migraine. I just can't believe it. I'm so stoked. I also attribute that to my broth. I do. I could be wrong, but I think it's not just the broth itself, but it's the electrolytes that I put in here. That's what I think. That's my guess. All right, now I'm going to talk about women's issues. So if you want to skip this, before you do, give this video a thumbs up, please. But if you are a woman, or if you care about women in your life who may or may not be interested in fasting or have fasted, or you want to get them interested in fasting, whatever, there can be some issues when you have period related issues. So So because I've been cutting fat for this fitness competition that I'm going to compete in this Saturday, I was really late on my period, and it's the only time in my life that has ever happened. I mean, by weeks, like a couple of weeks late. You know, my husband has a vasectomy, and I'm not cheating on him, so you know, it didn't make any sense. And I thought, well, you know, maybe my body fat is too low. But I thought, look, I've got plenty of body fat. I'm not saying I'm, you know, overweight by any means, but I've got plenty. I can grab it, especially my thighs, my butt. Like, I've got it there, you know. So I told my husband, I said, wouldn't it be weird if by fasting I started my period? Wouldn't that be strange? Sure enough, I finally started. And I do, again, think it's because of the electrolytes. So I have a hypothesis that I might be, generally speaking, running low on magnesium, which is really weird because I eat super healthy. But I'm going to try to really pay attention to magnesium because it's something that across the board Americans tend to be deficient in: vitamin D, and in magnesium. So I'm going to pay attention to that as I move forward in my life and try to make sure I'm getting plenty of that and see if I get regular again. All right, so that's the issue there. And I guess that's it. So I hope you're having a great day 4. We're 80% of the way done. I'm so excited. I feel great. I'm really glad I did this. And I will see you in tomorrow's video for our last day. So excited. Please give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate the encouragement. I always say that, but it's true. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're curious about how in the world we get through these fasts and how can we live through 5 days without eating, it's not difficult. And leave a comment or a question below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take care, everyone. Ciao.